hope that you enjoy AWE so far. It is a great opportunity for the XR community to come together. So, as you mentioned, my name is Eleftheria Kouri, and I'm an AR/VR research analyst in ABI research. For those who are not familiar with ABI, we provide strategic guidance on the most compelling and transformative technologies that are able to transfer the way that business operates today. So, more specifically, in AR/VR service, we are covering the most prominent AR/VR use cases and applications, both for consumer and enterprise. We are covering the available hardware, software, and platforms. And also we are covering other related technologies that define the growth of AR/VR solutions, such as edge computing, artificial intelligence, machine learning, cloud, and connectivity. We provide both qualitative analysis and quantitative data. In accordance with our latest database, we anticipate that the total revenues in AR market will reach almost $113 billion by 2024. These revenues are coming from spendings in AR hardware, in consumer software, enterprise software, IT integration, connectivity, platforms and licensing, and etc. The main the main contributors are architecture, engineering and construction, manufacturing and logistics. Generally, we believe that 2019 is a great year for AR market. The market is richer, is more mature, thanks to the new hardware entrants, the updated devices, the greater level of flexibility that software providers offer for application development, and of course, thanks to the more affordable prices. The same is for the VR market, which is growing as well. We anticipate that the total revenues in VR market will reach almost $23 million by 2024. The revenues are coming from spendings in VR hardware and application development. Consumer and location-based are the main areas of growth, and of course the adoption of VR in enterprise verticals is also an upcoming area of growth. So as I mentioned, the market is more mature, is better prepared. The businesses have a better understanding of the available hardware, the capabilities, and the variety of the use cases that exist in the market. A considerable number of businesses have already proceeded in trials and beta tests, and finally they have moved in scale adoption. However, there are still businesses that are still challenging to define and determine the success metrics, the KPIs, and return on investment. So today, I would like to examine and analyze the most successful use cases in AR/VR that have already proved the value that can bring into an organization, and I would like to discuss and analyze both the financial and not financial metrics. First of all, I would like to begin with AR remote assistance, which is one of the most widely adopted and most developed AR use cases in the market. AR remote assistance is the combination of live video and augmented reality that connects the remote worker with a subject expert who is able to provide real-time guidance and step-by-step instructions in order to assist the worker to immediately respond in any issue and any inefficiency. The AR remote assistance is available both for AR headsets and for mobile devices. So let's see why is it important and why businesses should adopt this solution. First of all, AR remote assistance minimizes costs from traveling, from machine downtime, equipment downtime, and thanks to the See What I See feature, the remote worker is able to share the work site with a subject expert who is able to draw and make annotations in order to assist the worker to immediately respond in any problem. Also, the solution is able to accelerate employee productivity. Apart from the real-time guidance that receives from the subject expert, the remote employee has hands-free access, in the case that use, of course, AR smart glasses, has hands-free access in data, information, step-by-step instructions. So it's not necessarily to look for advice in manuals and other paper sources that are time-consuming. Of course, it is a great way to ensure employee safety. Employees have access in alerts and notifications that regarding any unexpected situation that occurs in the working environment in real time. Of course, another important benefit for AR remote assistance is that assist to transfer and retain knowledge between junior and senior employees. With the real-time guidance, remote workers and inexperienced workers are able to make faster and accurate decisions. And of course, thanks to the integration with IoT solutions, AR remote assistance is a great predictive maintenance tool. So let's see a practical example by using the simple employee efficiency formula. We assume that a worker needs 120 hours to complete a certain task. However, due to some miscommunications or some delays in the internal communication or some failures to complete tasks in the right chronological order, result in 20 hours of extra work. So at the end, we have almost 85% employee efficiency. In accordance with our data, we estimate that AR remote assistance increases the employee productivity by 18% on average. Thanks to the real-time guidance, the hands-free instructions, and of course, the employee can complete the work faster and we don't have extra hours of work. So the total employee efficiency is more than 100% efficient if the business adopts an AR remote assistance solution. The next use case that I would like to present is the implementation of AR VR tools in corporate training. AR and VR solutions provide practical simulators and realistic scenarios that the employee may face in the working life. And it is a great tool that assists managers to monitor the performance of the employee. So let's see why is it important and why a lot of businesses tend to supplement or replace traditional training methods with AR and VR. First of all, they minimize the costs from traveling, from hiring external instructors or other sources, and renting venues and facilities. And of course, it saves a lot of money from training materials and other training sources. Also, the thing is that the employee is able to do multiple trials and repeats without consuming any actual source. Of course, we shouldn't forget the employee safety in challenging working training environments. The employee is able to practice tasks in realistic conditions without being exposed to any risk or danger. And this is something very important for industrial businesses. Of course, we shouldn't forget that visualization assists employees to understand better 3D models and complex processes. And of course, learning by doing is more efficient and assist employees to retain knowledge for a longer period of time, and of course, recall the knowledge easier. And finally, it has a great impact on employee motivation and satisfaction thanks to the interactive and engagement features of AR and VR tools. And let's see again a more practical example by using the simple labor cost formula. So, usually a training annual costs is estimated $1,500 per employee, and includes some costs for training materials, instructors, and etc. And of course, this cost is increased in the case that the training course requires traveling. So by adding also the other standard employee cost, we have a total variable cost of $500,000. Let's see what's happened when we have an AR VR solution. The only cost that business need to pay is the software license, which is approximately $200 per employee. And of course, the device, where the cost varies, it depends on the hardware type, either mobile device or AR headset. And of course, we don't have any traveling cost. So totally, we have a reduction of $2,000 per employee per year. And of course, we shouldn't forget that both the software and the hardware can be used in other use cases, such as AR remote assistance, so are not only for training. And last but not least, the implementation of AR, VR solutions in sales and marketing is a part of experiential marketing business best practices, thanks to interactive and engagement features that they provide. They are suitable both for business-to-business sales and business-to-consumer marketing campaigns. And let's see why is important for business to adopt these solutions. It is widely well known that marketing is strongly connected with the emotion. AR and VR solutions are able to generate positive emotions and positive feelings to the consumer thanks to the interactive and engagement elements that they provide. In addition, it is a great way to create memorable and unique campaigns that differentiate the product from the competition. Another very important element of AR and VR in marketing is the virtual try-on, which allows consumers to spend more time with a product, explore it and interact with it, and which usually leads in a final or potential purchase. Also, the virtual try-on element assists consumers to make more confident decisions about the things that they buy. So this means that businesses are able to save costs from product returns and of course achieve a greater level of consumer satisfaction. It's almost needless to say that it is a great way to target millennials and younger generations who are tech enthusiasts. And of course, it is a great way to supplement social media campaigns, and especially the coming months with the announcements from Facebook that they will adopt AR in their advertising channels. And let's see some metrics. The businesses are able to monitor the total views of AR, VR content and calculate the user engagement level or monitor the new consumers that may see this content. Of course, it is the businesses can monitor the time that users spend in a specific AR advertisement and specific products, and of course, identify the products that are able to capture the consumer adoption. And yeah, let's see, by using a simple return on investment formula for AR marketing, if we assume that a dedicated AR marketing campaign result in a sales growth by $1,000, and the development of the AR application costs around $500, we have a return on investment in 100%. So that's it, the use cases that I would like to present you today. And yeah, you're free to make me any questions.